What parents don't realize is it is really dangerous to drop your children to educators and not give them all of the information. And I know that that's just one example that I'm using, but it happens a lot. And when I speak to educators about this, it's also about being able to have compassion for the situations that parents are in, which is bosses who are, putting pressure on them because their children are always sick and not turning up for work. And so they feel this guilt or this pressure between, do I have my job or do I look after my child and what do I do? Mean that things like this happen. So another key point that educators bring up is respect for boundaries. And so while educators care deeply for the children that they look after, it's important for parents to remember that educators are also managing a classroom full of students and they have their own schedules and responsibilities. Many of them have their own children. And this means that sometimes immediate updates or detailed conversations may need to wait for a more appropriate time, like during scheduled meetings. So if you really want to speak to your educator in more detail, make the time that works for both parties. To have the expectation that at 5 p.m.